the journey so far, 64-year-old journey so far. Nigeria got her independence in 1960, October 1st. And we have found ourselves here today. So far, so good? No. So far, so bad.
So bad.
Yes. See, let me tell you, it is not only bad. The worst situation Nigerians have ever witnessed before. Political situation started 2015. That was when everything in Nigeria started breaking down, dilapidating on gradual basis, chronologically. For 9 years now, Nigeria, we've not gotten ourselves. Economically, socially, politically. 64-year-old hunger, 64-year-old political impasse, 64-year-old tribal bigotry, 64-year-old idiocy. Yes, IDIOCY. Nigeria has never been able to get herself since 2015. Today we are about celebrating 64-year-old independence of a contraption called Nigeria.
It might be anything. Okay.
A situation whereby we still have political imbalance.
Okay.
Gross inequality. Tribal bigotry. Religious bigotry. Political bigotry. Economic hardship. Insecurity in the north. Insecurity in the south. Killings by herdsmen all over southwest. Degenerating to the level of killing 3 Obbas in Yoruba land by herdsmen.
Yes.
It has degenerated to the level of unknown gunmen attacking St. Augustine in our war, Ondo State. Okay, Nigeria is 64-year-old, 64 years old country that has never been able to conquer food.
Hunger.
Food. Hunger.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, food is a luxury in Nigeria.
Yes.
As I'm talking to you right now, we are about to celebrate 64 independence anniversary.
Is it worth celebrating?
It doesn't want it. It wants lamentation.
Yes.
It wants mourning. It wants crying.
Yes.
It wants what? Shouting at all the political bigots in Nigeria. We shout at them.
Yes.
Shout them down.
Yes.
Pray against them.
Yes.
Because they are leading us to nowhere for 64 years now. Just imagine a situation whereby our past heroes,
yes,
Nnamdi Azikiwe,
yes,
Awolowo,
yes,
Anthony Anehoro,
yes,
Mokubo Okoye, Femi Fani Kayode, his father,
yes,
Kayode.
Yes.
These are elderly statesmen, including Belawa, Ahmadu Bello.
Yes.
And today, Nigeria is getting to where? Abyss. 64-year-old of deception, political deception.
Now the question is, what is the way forward for Nigeria?
Listen, yes. 64-year-old
yes.
Political what? Deceit, deception. 64-year-old political 419, promises, no fulfillment. These people, this political class, they are the ruling class in Nigeria. They are bent on deceiving Nigerians, making promises that will not come to pass. Promises without redemption. They are bent on deceiving Nigerians by collecting our taxation. They collect from 1960, collecting from Nigerians, collecting from Nigerians. We are not in a Nigeria whereby students are being paid bursary award. We are not in Nigeria again whereby students are being paid for, transportation allowances. We are not in Nigeria again whereby public transportation is free for students. Everything in Nigeria monetized. Political activities, monetized. Election, monetized. August 64-year-old of stupidity. Idiots, 64-year-old of unsettled controversy, political controversy, a structure whereby the Nigerian presidency is now not rotational.
Yes.
It is only certain regions in Nigeria.
So now the question is this, very, very straightforward question.
Yes.
Do you think that our founding fathers, like you mentioned, they will be regretting ever fighting for independence of Nigeria?
Yes, they will not only regret, they will regret ever allowing amalgamation of 1914 to stay until they, died. Because Awolowo, Nnamdi Azikiwe, and rest of them should have scraped off the arrangement of 1914, whereby Frederick Lugard and his wife Florence merged the North and the South together.
Yes.
Instead of allowing the contraption the way it is, allow the Igbo man to do his palm oil business, farming business in the Southeast. Allow Yoruba man to face cocoa, cocoa plantation all over Southwest, rubber plantation all over Southwest.
Yes.
Yoruba man should have been doing his business.
Yes.
They shouldn't have called all manner of people from Sahel country, Fulani, Hausa, to merge together with Southern Nigeria.
Yes.
Our culture and traditions are too different.
Hey.
My tradition and the Hausa man is not
be
they are not
same.
different, not be the same.
Not be the same.
My tradition and the Fulani man not be the same.
Not be the same. Not be the
We
same.
are quite different people.
Yes.
Okay, let me start an example.
Yes.
You can never go anywhere in southeastern Nigeria. You will see Alhaji Emeka or Garuba Chedu.
Hey.
These people are from Chua Ala Arab, from Futajalon Highland, Senegambia. You allow them to remain there. Why joining northern Nigeria and the southern Nigeria together?
Yes.
Yoruba man has nothing in common with Fulani man. Yoruba man is minding his Shongo or Rumela. Are you listening to me?
Yes. Yes.
And the rest of the gods, traditional worshiping.
Yes.
They are practicing in that Southwest.
Yes.
Why bringing people with different religious ideology that came from Egypt, Saudi Arabia, together with us here?
Yes.
Yoruba man culture of food,
Yes.
tradition is quite different.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with Hausa man.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with Igbo man.
Himself. Yes.
Why bringing us together? Why bringing us together? We are not meant to be together. Igbo man and Hausa are not meant to be together. Igbo man and the Fulani are not meant to be together. We have different traditions.
Yes.
We have different cultures.
Yes.
Everything about us, dressing is quite different.
Yes.
Like in southern Nigeria, southeastern Nigeria, you have Igbo man with two wrapper.
Yes.
Yoruba man know the tie two wrapper. Yoruba man know the tie two wrapper.
Yes.
Igbo man they tie two wrapper.
Yes.
Hausa woman they don't tie two wrapper. Oh.
Yes.
Igbo man they tie two wrapper.
Now so.
Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Okay, let me talk you. The kind of wrapper textile industry you have in Yoruba land is hand weaving, hand work.
Yes.
They use their hand, design adire.
Yes.
And most of them are tapioca axis.
Yes.
The type we have in the southeastern Nigeria, Abada.
Yes.
From Aba axis.
Yes.
The type they have in the north is quite different from our own. No.
Hey.
Their women don't tie the kind of wrapper we tie in this part of the world.
Yes.
All their culture is all their cultures are emanated from Middle East, Arab side. I mean Hausa and Fulani. Yes. We are not meant to be together.
Yes.
Their system of Obachi is not the system of Obachi in Yoruba land.
Yes.
The system of kinship is not the same kinship we are practicing in southeastern Nigeria.
Yes.
Why is it that we are together here? We are here so that Britain will be benefiting. 64-year-old of suffering, 64-year-old of hellfire, suffering and gnashing our teeth in hellfire. Nigeria is 64. What is it that we have ever enjoyed or benefited in this contraption since 1960? Nothing. Nothing. Only coup d'etat. Any democratically elected government like that of Chagari, Buhari will come and overthrow. Babangida will come and overthrow Buhari. Abacha will come and stop Anes Choniko.
Yes.
It went on and on and on until 1999. Our advent democracy started.
Yes.
Our advent autocracy started.
Yes.
From Obasanjo to Yaradua, from Yaradua to Jonathan to Ruga president, Nigerian Ruga president. The man that has designed our system in such a way that if Fulani man comes to your compound and slap you, give you tear slap on your cheek, you will only greet Fulani man, Sanunku, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, this kind of political system we are practicing here, does it warrant that Nigeria is moving forward? Is this government? This is not government. This is an archaic traditional rulership we practice in the before Renaissance, the Dark Ages in Europe. Nigeria is not practicing anything like presidential system of government. And let me tell you, this country called Nigeria is not a federal state. We are not following federalism. They call it quasi-federalism. Oko federalism. Onye zuta ozuju abia federalism. Owo ju apa na ada n'enu federalism. This one not be federalism. This is an archaic federal system. It is not benefiting you and I anything. The people that are benefiting from this system are the people that are at Aso Rock. Nigerians are dying of suffering, dying of hunger, dying of economic hardship. We cannot afford anything at 64. Let me talk it. America is 248 years. Last July 4th. America, that kind of state, that kind of country, that kind of contraption is sharing semblance with Nigeria that operates federal system.
Wait.